Good morning. I was inspired yesterday by Sir Christopher Hoy, one of the best cyclists in the world, who was riding for a charity yesterday with many, many followers, cyclists, in support of cancer charities across the UK. And Chris has got stage 4 cancer, and he is an absolute hero. And this inspired me to create a video related to people's aspirations and their sort of plans for the future and their dreams, to be honest. And it's Facts for Success. And the word fact is an acronym that I want to introduce to you. It's about how successful people achieve what they want to succeed with in their lives. And it doesn't come easy. So each letter stands for a word or two words under that letter. So we begin with the letter F. To be successful, to be somebody who's going to achieve something, you have to have incredible focus. Focus is absolutely critical. It's keeping your eye on your vision and then doing the best you can to get there. But in order to do that, a second F is fearless. You have to overcome your fear. A lot of people procrastinate, sorry, terrible word used. They kind of pause and they don't take action, and they never find out what it's like because they're afraid of failure. But you have to go through that system where you could possibly muck up on something that you're doing, but you should learn from it. So F for focus and to be fearless. The A is about attitude. Attitude is really important. You have to develop what I think is a positive attitude, an attitude where you really do feel that there's something you can offer, that you have the ability to do something and take it forward. So it's very important to do that. But going with the letter A, attitude, you have to then take action. And this is the big one. People who take action are on the right step in the right direction. By taking no action, you'll never know what your situation will be like. So action, become action orientated and go for it. So that's the letter A, and we've done the letter F. The letter C is about behaviours and the way we feel about ourselves. And if we can go into something feeling that confidence, the chances are that'll help us with our USP. And it's great and important to realize that not only do you have to be confident, you have to be brave, and you have to be able to embrace change. Because when things actually sometimes go wrong, it's not down to the fact that you're doing it all wrong. It's the fact that you might have to just change your approach, and changing is a massive element to all of this. So let's make sure that we always keep our eye on the ball. Sorry, I've got a lot of sun going in my eyes. It's a beautiful day today. But so confident and change for the letter C is something that you need to embrace. The next one, T. Look, over the years, I've done lots of things. I started out as a PE teacher over 40 plus years ago, and I was always involved in sport. And I knew that if I wanted to reach a certain level in sport, I would have to train. So everything you do, it's about practice and training and doing it again and again and again and getting better. There have been so many stories that we can recall. David Beckham, one of the greatest footballers in the world, who was probably an absolute specialist in taking free kicks, but he spent hours and hours and hours and hours practicing his skill of kicking that ball and getting it into the net. So training is one letter T under T. But another thing you have to be with the letter T is tenacious. You have to be go for it. You can't just stand still. You've got to be brave and keep moving forward. And being tenacious is bold. It means you're going to try this and eventually it will work. And this is what success is all about. It doesn't all happen overnight. It takes years, hours, longer than, so we get some people who make an overnight success. It's never really an overnight success in hours. It's usually years of practice and effort and building something that somebody else has not done. So innovation is important too. So the letter T, training and showing tenacity. And the final one, S, is being strong. And what an example Sir Chris Hoy is with strength in stage 4 of cancer, getting on his bike and trying to raise money for charity and showing that selfless, relentless determination to succeed at that as well. And the last one, and this is the one that a lot of people struggle with, in order to be the best that you want to be, you have to sacrifice your time. It's not going to be given to you. You're going to have to miss out on a few things in order to keep yourself on track with the goal that is so important to you. Now, I believe that this type of advice is available to everyone. This is not just about me as the GCSE English Coach, which is predominantly what I do. I work with young people and try to inspire them to do well in their exams in English. And, that's one element of what I do. But I think that I've helped lots of people over the years, and over my time, I can see that how this links to my general knowledge booklet, where if you build knowledge, you definitely create the opportunities, but you have to become a sponge of knowledge. You're not somebody who rejects it, or if it gets difficult, you give up on it. You keep working at it until you can understand its benefits. So this is about following your dream and doing it, but it comes at a price. It comes at a cost. Metaphorically, it comes at a cost. It means you have to give your time, you have to put in the effort, and to be the best you want to be, you've got to do better than the person next to you. So this is the kind of elements that I want to infuse in my students when they're learning their English. Don't think that it is a boring subject. It is not a boring subject. It is your gateway to the future. It is a core subject that we need to get. And anybody who wants to learn the British culture, it's like learning the history of British culture is important. Look, if I moved to Canada tomorrow, I would want to find out more about the Canadian history, and I would embrace it, because you have to learn about the culture to learn about the people. And once you learn about these things, it's really important. It means you can do anything anywhere in your life, and there's no barriers stopping you from engaging with people. We spend a lot of our time looking at things that we don't really know about. We see lots of terrible things about the world, but 98% of people in the world want a normal life. So let's go back to the facts. Focus, fearless, attitude, action, confident, change, training, tenacity, being strong, sacrifice. Remember those, add them into your game plan, and then don't look back. Be prepared to change. Do the same thing, get the same results. That's what my dad used to tell me, and it's absolutely true. And there's no such thing as failure. It's feedback. Remember, if you get something wrong, it's not wrong. You've learned something. You've learned how not to do it, and you probably will find another way that does work. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel if you're interested in these sort of videos, and please do not be afraid to comment. I want as many comments as possible. I want to get the feedback, and I want to get real live people telling me what they think about what I'm doing at the moment. Thank you very much. Take care now, and go for it.